giving away an unopened box of Lorcana, the first chapter, that guy right there, to one of you guys. From now until December 31st, you can get a chance to enter for this awesome prize. All you have to do is subscribe and join the Discord channel, which is linked in the description down below. When you join the Discord, it's going to prompt you to select what content you're there for. Be sure to select the Lorcana tag. That way you secure your entry into the drawing. I'm going to be giving away this guy on January 1st. I'll be announcing it on the Discord. So be sure to subscribe, join the Discord, and may the Disney magic be ever on your side. Welcome back to another day here on the Lorcana pixelborn client. Today we are doing it. Today starts the 6 days of mono-colored Lorcana. But before we jump into today's deck list, yes, we are giving away this booster box right here, and you can win yourself a second entry every day until the drawing. Every day I'm going to ask you guys a question at some time, some point, some place in the video, randomly chosen. And if you can answer the question correctly in the comments down below, you'll be entered in for a daily raffle to win an extra entry for this guy. Plus, a rare, super rare, or is it secret rare? One of the two. And one of my non-foils. I have random singles that I'm also giving away from my personal collection. So, keep an eye out for that. I'm going to ask the question, but let's jump into it. I have not done this intentionally, but everything's worked out absolutely flawlessly. I've had a few comments over the last few weeks, and people have been wanting to see monocolored decks. And for the first set, not possible. Just no way you're going to have any synergy for it to work out. But with the second set out, there's slightly more synergy. I don't think we're all the way there. I don't expect these decks to actually win any games consistently. So we might win 1 or 2 games, but I don't think we're going to be like powerhouses. But we're going to find out. Maybe we are. Which color is going to be the best? As it so turns out, there's 6 colors. By the time we play the 6th deck, that will be the 100th video on for gameplay here on the channel. And that will also happen to fall on Christmas Day. So, that just happened to work out. Also, something else that's fun that I can only say in this video. By the time you guys are watching the video, yesterday was my birthday. By the time I'm recording the birthday, tomorrow's my birthday. So in some weird time wibbly wobbly sense, my birthday's for 3 days right now, and it's pretty awesome. So, what's the deck all about? We're going with Steel, the power of Steel. There's one card that really stood out to me that I thought looked really good, and that is Chief Bogo. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, deal 1 damage to each opposing character. Well, Steel happens to have a ton of Floodborn characters, so we might be able to get some incidental just board removal out of Chief Bogo as we develop our own board and take control. We are running Grab Your Swords, Strength of a Raging Fire, Smash. We do have other removals. Tinkerbell does damage. A Whole New World is basically our only card draw between that, Beast, and Jafar Dreadnought. So Jafar draws 1, sometimes 2 cards. Beast can draw multiple cards if he's not messed with. So our main card's still A Whole New World. But the idea is to get Chief Bogo down and start playing our big guys. What's great about the Floodborn is they all shift out. So technically, the most expensive card in the entire deck is Cinderella at 5. Everything else comes out cheaper than that if you consider the shift. So the curve shouldn't be too terrible, actually. Now, we are going to get into positions where we're going to have like Hercules in hand and no shift target, so he's going to get inked. Like, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. But let's jump in and see just how strong Steel really is. Yes, going first. I love going first, especially with the deck where we're not sure if it's going to do well at all. All right, I only need 1 Chief Bogo. The Jafar is really good. Tink's good. Beast is good. Let's get rid of Cinderella. Okay, we have a curve. Question is, how do I want to play the curve? Do I want to go Tinkerbell? I'll probably get Prince down, honestly, so these guys can quest. Which means I'm giving up Tinkerbell. Yeah, Tinkerbell's kind of card draw, though. I always take forever on the first turn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a slow player by default. That's just the way it is. Alright. Sorry, Tink. You're the one, the only one, who has to go. Might be giving up a smash. We'll see what we draw. Ooh, double beast. Okay. Definitely giving up a beast then. Opponent's gonna wonder the whole time, what is the second color? They're just gonna be waiting on their heels. Little do they know, there is no second color. It's the power of steel. Alright, Mr. Amber player, I'm going by default. I don't know if it's 86F6D27D81A5 is a Mr., but that's what we're going with. I had a feeling we might see that. That's funny. Because that had crossed my mind. Of course we got Tinkerbell. Of course we got Tinkerbell. Oh, that's so silly. I have a curve if I just want to get rid of whatever I draw from this point forward. Bodyguard and Quest. And they're both Floodborn. So following Chief Bogo here, this could be good. See what my opponent wants to do. Now, Amber Ruby, that type of deck is the kind of deck that does want to just kind of be aggressive and have a bunch of characters. It's a good bodyguard, but I think I'll get Chief Bogo down. We'll pass turn. I mean, if Prince would have attacked Queen, Shere Khan could have taken down the Prince. I want my opponent to kind of go wide here. Are you really going to play songs in a aggro deck? Interesting. A Shere Khan song deck? Now I'm super interested. Okay, you're going to try to get something out. Or are you just playing a song so you can... Okay. That makes a little more sense. I'm like, you wouldn't just do that because then you would just quest it with Queen in the first place. What I like about this is next turn when Tink comes down, both the Shere Khans will be annihilated as well. Alright. Let's see, what else could opponent have? Trying to think of the songs. Dragonfire's not a song, is it? Basically just be prepared. Oh, I love that. Inkwell. And now Tinkerbell will wipe the board. Thanks to Chief Bogo. Oh, well, that was cool. Alright, that was a pretty baller move. You just see what you got and just play it out. Oh, okay. I like it. The power of steel indeed. Alright, there goes the Prince. It's the only thing they can attack. Do I just go for it here? Oh, well, I could just destroy their character. Let's overkill. Overkill! No, I'm just gonna pay for it. Alright. This is the board wipe turn. I shouldn't have played Prince Eric. Should have kept my Prince. Yep, that was my mistake. They didn't have it, thankfully. Look at that. Actually getting wins with monocolored. Second. So was it luck, or is the deck actually decent? I got Cinderella. Oh, I got Cinderella. I got... This is actually a song. Maybe I'll hold on to that for the combo. I only need one prince. I do like Benja. I like Benja a lot. But we'll get a Benja back. See if I can't fill out my curvy. Okay. No turn one play. No hooks. That's probably pretty standard to not see a Captain Hook. I think he is the only one drop in the deck. He is the only one drop. And there's only 3 copies. Okay. Smash might actually be useful. Prince Eric's are going to be good, I think, too. Well, I don't need 2 Cinderellas. Alright. A little bit slower of a start. Going second and having 2 drops. Not the funnest thing. Lemon Lime. How aggressive is this going to get? Okay, you're going to shift him out. So he's not actually a threat. I do have enough removal in the deck to deal with him. Oh, and there's my Jafar. That's nice. I will. If they happen to have some way to deal with Jafar, I want to see that come down, and we'll have Smash as a backup. Because I'm likely going to play Tinkerbell, and then a turn 4 Cinderella, Prince Eric. And by that point, my hand might be empty enough that Jafar is just taking down the Flynn Rider. If it makes it that far. Trying to think of what green and yellow has for removal. It's like next to nothing. Yellow has the 5 power or more removal. Let's see. They're going to attack the hand. You know, we might not just... We may simply just not get to the Cinderella. I like the Cinderella, but we're probably just not going to get to it. You're good too. I like that you quest for 2. This is actually gonna get strong in a couple of turns. The question is, do I smash that thing down now before he attacks my hand? Right, because if I play Tinkerbell and ink something else, I got 4 cards. Then he hits me with You Have Forgotten Me. I'm down to 2 cards. That guy can quest for 2, but then he dies to Jafar. However, if I smash and ink, he might not do it because there's no value. That is a tough one. I think either way we're inking this guy. Might be worth it to just get some characters on the board. Turn 4 is going to be both of these probably. Let's smash it. Let's just take care of it. Opponent's trying to do everything with it. Let's just take it away. I think both paths have validity to them, but I think a lot of it comes down to correctly predicting what our opponent actually has. Yeah, they definitely want to keep attacking my hand. Chief Bogo is fine and all. But I think I'd get Prince Eric down for sure. Ooh, a whole new world. They're probably going to attack my hand, let's be honest. We'll get rid of Chief Bogo. In case Daisy's feeling too timid. I still am expecting to see a You Have Forgotten Me, and we'll just discard both cards. But there's a chance we can make it to the whole new world. No, You Have Forgotten Me. Alright, opponent, what are you thinking? You gonna quest with that daisy? He's touching all the cards. I am a little confused. I'm trying to think of what he could possibly have that he needs to touch all of the cards for. Alright, we just need to draw an inkable, and I think we're actually in a really good spot. Opponent won't draw any additional cards for me. So I'll ink and then play my last card. Oh! No! No! There are 11 uninkables in the deck. Well, the good news is he can't make me discard that way again, but bad news is he probably has the "you have forgotten me's." Ah, that would have been a great time to actually have Tinkerbell. Oh, punished for the Tinkerbell. Here it comes. You have forgotten me. Here it is. It's coming. He inked one. Why would you not play it? You have two? Or are you thinking about you need to deal with the board first? Okay. Dang it! Dang it! Oh, that was such bad luck. Top decking a second one, which is even worse. Oh no! It's even worse because now I'm less likely to draw another one. Well, the good news is my opponent doesn't have any board state, and I have no cards for them to gain value off of. And I'm sure they have a lot of discard stuff in their hand. That's the one flaw to the discard deck. You end up with a bunch of stuff to attack your opponent's hand, and they have no hand to attack. There you go. There's a card, for example. Prince John has no value. And then you're just looking at a board of characters you can't deal with. So, that's probably where we are. We're probably good, like 3 or 4 turns away from just questing all every turn for victory. Playing whatever comes off the top. Queen's good. Takes down the prince. And then loses to the other prince. They must have a song or something. Chief Bogo, I will play you. Quest for 2. That's strong. Pass his turn. This is where you quest the queen and have Prince John take down the prince. Because he doesn't have any more value anyway, so you don't care if he gets attacked back. I mean, unless they can find ways to make me draw cards. Like with Donald Duck, but such a sketchy card to keep in the deck. It could just go wrong so many times. Alright, reduce the prince to no attack. Bring up the other prince, John. There's so many princes right now. Bring Prince John up. Prince John takes down the prince. I quest for 5, go to 17. And then I got a big thick board. I'll bounce in Chief Bogo. He quest for 2. That's good. I might consider some trades here then. That Flynn's a problem. Tinkerbell's good, but I can't do anything with it, so we're gonna discard or ink it. See, that question for 4 is an issue. Jafar actually takes down Flynn. Let's just remove their board. And if Flynn wants to do a thing, Jafar will take it out. Not a Q. Really? You're gonna give up all those points? That's a sweet card to top deck. Oh yeah. Oh, that felt good. No, we'll save the Jafar. I don't want to just trade it for the queen. Oh, queen's gonna quest. So you're gonna let me... Well, those are nice, aren't they? Let's annihilate their board. I don't want them to make me discard, so we're gonna ink it. Quest, quest, quest. Alright, opponent. It was a bit longer of a game. You really slowed things down by checking my hand, but ultimately you have no follow-through. That is the issue with the discard deck. There's no follow-through. Once the hand is empty, there's nothing to do. I'm gonna give him the well played, because I personally can't see a way out. That doesn't mean there's not a way out, it just means I can't see the way out for them. Both the cards in their hand need to be a bounce, and then they have Daisy, what, take down Chief Bogo? That's the better takedown? I don't know, what are you thinking, opponent? There it is. Victory. Hey, we're 2 for 2. Second again. Okay, okay. I got my turn 1, which is nice. A turn 2. I have a turn 3 bodyguard. This isn't the best turn 2, though. This is a better turn 2. Turn 3, turn 4, so I need my turn 5. Didn't get there, but I do got a Hercules. Okay, that does change things a little bit. Hold on, wait a minute. Gotta do some calculating. I don't need 2 Cinderellas, so this is easy. I can do some calculating on my opponent's turn. I know how much you guys appreciate that. Let's see. Turn 2 is probably just Prince Eric. Turn 3, Hercules. Turn 4, Hercules. Oh, opponent's playing Hercules too. Ooh. Oh, turn 4, Hercules, whole new world? That's pretty cool. Alright, I want to just get down as much as I can then. As much as I can and ink as much as I can. Now they're on big Hercules first. If they're running it. I don't know if their little Hercules is like a curve filler or what. I could also hit the board hard if they decide to go a different direction. I'm not going to quest, so we're just going to leave it like that. Because I am fearful that you do have a big Hercules. Just like me. There's a goat. Tinkerbell's nice too. Oh, I really like Tinkerbell. Wish I had Little Tink. The 3 damage to the whole board would be devastating. I think we're gonna play Hercules and Whole New World it. A whole new hand. Brand new options just for me. Okay, look at that hand. I could do another Whole New World. I'm just thinking about inking, playing as much stuff as I can, and then Whole New Worlding it again. Just going wide on this board. I'm afraid that they'll have grab your swords. I mean, they likely do. Oh, they did have Hercules. Are we gonna have a Hercules trade? They are strong enough to take each other down. Yep. They didn't like me singing. Okay, very little hopes for another Cinderella! What? Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Let's start Cinderella. Just to see. Oh, that's a good card too. So many good cards. I probably don't need this guy anymore. I like that he's got more power, but I like the resist on Prince better. Plus the Princess quest for more. I will take this down. And I'll quest. I got a big Cindy Lou Who. Oh, it's so tough. I don't have enough ink. I just want to play everything. I just want to go absolutely ham. I'm not even paying attention to my opponent anymore. I'm just like, I want to play all my cards. This is definitely going to be the 6 days of jank, for sure. Min, bounce, replay Maleficent. Somehow I'm ahead of my opponent. Okay. I could get Beast and Captain Hook down. The card advantage is really nice. However, it's going to be very difficult to get to the whole new world in a way that I want to without just restocking my opponent's hand. But I don't think there's really a way around it. Could also get out Cinderella and also a hook. Have to ink something else though. I think we're going to start here. Let's do Cinderella. I will trade the Mim for the hook. I will play another captain. Because again, we do want to thin my hand for this whole new world. Cinderella's a little tougher to remove. They could be running Yzma, which, you know, is a thing. Which again makes the whole new world just a little harder to deal. Because we're decking ourselves pretty fast compared to them. Okay, we got a Merlin. Merlin gives Challenger. So it's only going to be 2 points of damage. A goat. Okay, Benja doesn't do much. The bodyguard's looking really nice. Bodyguard is looking very nice. Perhaps just bodyguard and Benja. And then I'm not inking because I want to keep the beast. Or I do ink it, I think. I think, yeah, it just gets inked. Successfully play my hand. And next turn, I think I will ink and play Whole New World. Ideally, I'll be able to sing it because Benja, or the prince will protect Cinderella. So the goat could take that down. How do they get Merlin to pass away? I don't know. I do not know. Alright, all I want to do is have Cinderella survive. So she can sing a whole new world, and I'll have all of the ink to replay all my stuff. Alright, we're going to see some devastation here, I think, right? Goat definitely attacks the prince. No, you can't attack it. I have a defender. Oh, that's a misplay from my opponent. Alright, that's easy. Ink. Sing. A whole new world. We want to make sure we're trading favorably. I don't have a little Hercules. But I could take down the goat. I'll probably just quest with Benja. Can I get 5 characters down? So I got... That's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can actually afford to spend 2 more if I want to get something else down. 5, 6... 3 or more. So you can sing this, actually. 5, 6, 7, 8. Play 3 characters. This is gonna feel bad if all of a sudden he can't sing it. Let's defeat that. Well, that was the wrong target. That's fine. The challenger's not an issue anymore, but that was legitimately the wrong target. I meant to take down Merlin. Other Merlin. Misplays happen. It's okay. I'm not a min-maxer, guys. Calm down in the comments. I can't tell you how many comments I get with, "Oh, misplayed. He's the worst player in the world. I shall stop watching now." It happens a lot. It's weird. Alright, we're not going to get the extra card draw out of Beast. Man, that is a lot of goats. Opponent has played... All 4 of their goats are here. Wow. Alright, we are going to play Hercules. And I am going to defeat this goat before they have bounce shenanigans. Alright, now we're in a little bit of trouble. I gotta play all my cards, so you know what? I'm happy. Alright, there goes the prince. I got a storm for my beast. That's fine, I'll just draw another beast. We'll play both. Why not? Sure, bodyguard. Why not? Probably didn't need to do that. I probably opened myself up to some damage there. Now Tink takes it down, does 2 damage to Jafar. Instead of they could only attack Herc for really only 1 point of damage. 2 points of damage. Oh, they're gonna let me keep it. Alright. Herc survives, right? It takes 1 point of damage there, and 2 points of damage here. So Herc doesn't actually survive. He can be defeated. So I think I'm just gonna quest. That way Herc's a lot more tough to take down. And then between Hercules and Tinkerbell, I think we can close it. So now they have to go through my bodyguard. We'll see how much they can actually quest for here. It's going to be a lot. They got a big quest turn. They can get 4 more. 4 more is not lethal. Bounce Tink, replay Tink. Yeah, that's not lethal. Did we pull out another sneaky little win? Let's just see what we would have drawn. Fun, 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 fun. Hercules and Tinkerbell. I should have won with the other Hercules. I can't believe it! This deck's undefeated. Oh, going first with the power of steel. Wow, 3 whole new worlds. Alright, it doesn't even matter what we draw. It's gonna be better than that. Jafar's a good shift target for Chief Bogo's ability, but outside of that, nothing else. Okay, 2 Chief Bogos, but I got 2 characters that have shift capabilities. Are we going 1, 2, 3? Is that how this is gonna play? 1, 2, 3, 4? Alright, I think that's just how this is gonna go. Let's just play the curve and hope for the best. I cannot believe the opening hand had 3 whole new worlds in it. That's statistically improbable. Steel versus steel yet again. Don't need 2 captains. Shift target number 1. Now I have to actually get the Floodborns. Tink could help with that, but it's not going to help for long. That's a great card too. If I get the bodyguard down, and they'd have to shift Aurora to take it down. No, even that doesn't take it. Well, they could attack with both characters. I'm just thinking, do I play the prince here instead of Tink, so I can start questing and try to get ahead of my opponent? It's tough, because giving up Tink's also card draw. Also, I might be opening myself up to some dangers here. You know, if they actually have removal. It's definitely a gamble play. Just for a couple of lore. Probably not worth it. Probably should have played Tinkerbell. That way I could sift out one of these Chief Bogos. Yeah. I deeply regret my decisions. Should have kept the Tink. There's the shift. So now both characters would have to attack the prince if they want to defeat the prince. Now they're like, oh. Ooh, that's really unfortunate, but this will give me a whole new hand to have ink stuff, and I don't have to be feel committed to play the other Chief Bogo. Definitely should take down the Captain Hook. Roro just attacks the other one, right? Doesn't really matter. She will always attack the Captain Hook. If she's going to attack, she always attacks the Captain Hook, not the Jafar. Well, let's leave Jafar up. I don't know if they put themselves at risk again to just lose their Aurora. Now, the downside is I don't have a 5-drop character to sing the whole new world, so opponent's going to get first crack at the new hand. On Bell, they're going to get a ramp really hard. Crap. Can we even afford to play the whole new world now? We're just going to help our opponent immensely. Alright, 3 damage to something. Could be 4 damage. Chief Bogo can sing. Alright, that problem's dealt with. Alright. I'll leave it to my opponent to play the whole new world. Because I know that's what they want to do too. I'm pretty sure of it. This happened in our last game. Or the first game. What are the games? We got stuck on 2 in the hand, not enough ink, and no characters to sing it. Okay. That is fine. I'll just let opponent do their thing. I still want my opponent to play the whole new world. Even if they sing it with Beast and get all their value out of it, I'd still rather them do it than me play it. For me right now to play it, that's my turn. I'm just restocking my opponent's hand, restocking my hand. That's all I'm doing. And questing, of course. I'd rather play something, like get something committed to the board, I think. Three damage to Jafar? Okay. Oh, 2 damage, sorry. I read that as the other card. Per number of characters deal that much damage. You're gonna put some damage on your beast? So it's not drawing cards anymore? I wouldn't do that. Now you're not gonna draw cards. That's not good for you. Well, didn't have much of a choice, but there we go. Now I got options for next turn. Probably just gave my opponent the answers though, instead of having to just attack with everything. It was a gamble either way. I don't think my Chief Bogo survives. I don't know if the other one survives. I only have... There's 3 characters in here with the Floodborn. Okay, so they got swords. Right? You got swords to take out the other 2? Surprised we haven't drawn swords. There's 4 in the deck, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Hades for the other chief. Okay. Alright, we gotta be careful. Next turn, opponent's actually gonna be on 5 with bells. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're gonna quest for 11? Is there a way I can take down their board? Not really. Well, if Captain Hook survives, I do have an out. Kind of? Maybe not. I think Swords Off the Top is the card I really want. Oh, there's a whole new world. I'm not going to deck my opponent. Let's see. Attack that down. Then I have to play... The only damaging card I have that's going to actually do damage to it is going to be this. It's going to take me down to 4. What can I play for 4? I mean, get Tinkerbell down, set up for the next Tinkerbell, but... Then I've just taken down Aurora. They're questing for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or I make my board go as wide as possible. Quest with this now. Go to 16. That's worth 2. Can I even get enough points? Oh, I don't think I can. 3... Can between these 2. So as long as these 2 survive, which I doubt, they're probably going to have Hades. But I think it's my only option. I'm playing for my outs here. And I think that's my only out. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I did not expect for this deck to do well or win any games, and yet somehow we're sitting on undefeated. So if we lose this game, it's really not a big deal. Alright, Cinderella will probably be the one to take down Captain Hook. And then we're just dead? I don't think there's any way I can get out of this. We expected there to be a second Hades, and yes, there was. Yeah, opponent's on plus 14. There's no way out of this, right? These guys couldn't sing if they wanted to. Everything's gonna have summoning sickness. I mean, I only got 4 points of damage on the Aurora. Yeah, there's really just nothing here. Well, let's just see what we would have got. It's the end of the game. The opponent has won. I'm gonna give him the well played, let him know I'm just looking. Have I have inked. Play my favorite character before we go. Hercules! A man about town. Good job, opponent. I didn't think this deck could go undefeated, but man, oh man, it really tried. Going first. It's a good way to start a game. Oh, and I have Cinderella turn 5 whole new world? Tinkerbell turn 4 whole new world's better, but let's see if I can't pull up a Tink. I got the little Tink. Turn 2, turn 3. Leave myself open for a possible turn 4 big Tink, but definite turn 5 Cinderella. Alright, I don't need 2 Tinks. My cat's laying on my feet. My sweet boy. My sweet kitty boy. Oh, totally missed what my opponent just did. Amethyst. Oh, even better. Alright, we can feel free to pretty much ink everything else, knowing our game plan is turn 2, turn 3, hoping for turn 4, turn 5 for sure. This should help. The ink is really nice. Let's see, I'm definitely inking that, and I'm stuck on those two. I should keep the smash. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the grab your swords. We should keep the smash. Just for ink. I don't want to accidentally stop myself from playing well. Maleficent. Alright, they're definitely gonna quest with Pascal. Next turn they're gonna quest with Maleficent and bounce it back to their hand. I could just choose to smash it instead of gambling on a Tinkerbell. I do need to interact with their board. I can't just do my own thing for 5 turns. They didn't quest. That is very strange. Oh, but I got the big Tink. That's the board wipe. That's the board wipe. On their board, that's the board wipe. Our opponent's going to get some quests in, but because you know they want to quest with Maleficent, bounce it, replay it. Oh, and it's the aggro deck. They're in so much trouble. Steel is like the worst color for the aggro deck to play against. Opponent's thinking hard. Alright, let's take this moment. Pinocchio. Nice! Another big board wipe. They're going to scoop, so we got to take this moment right now before I make my plays. In the comments, let me know what your favorite play was from this game, and it might just be this play right here. And then in Discord, direct message me. Don't at me on my Discord channel. And let me know when was the first time you got Lorcana cards? And if you haven't got them yet, when are you planning on getting Lorcana cards? Actual paper cards. Let me know. And there goes their board. I'm expecting the scoop. I give my opponent the well played because I don't know if they're going to abandon me. I'm not going to whole new world. My opponent desperately needs a board state, and I'm going to deny him that as much as I can. I think once they see Chief Bogo come down, they're going to know they're in a crap ton of trouble. Even Tinkerbell right now is no bueno. I need to draw an Inkable because I really do want to keep Cinderella. There we go. There's an inkable. Chief Bogo's freaking awesome. Alright, we'll just quest here. The Cinderella shift, I think, will do it. Yeah, play another 1-drop. If you quest with Pinocchio, you have to quest with Simba. At the very least, and it's not worth it. Alright, let's destroy the Pinocchio. Absolutely savage. Oh, let's see. If I sing the whole new world, I can take them down, but I think I'm just way ahead on board. There's just no way they're going to catch up. A whole new world. Another instance where it's not the greatest. Refilling my opponent's hand actually gives them a chance. I don't want to give them that chance. Oh, they didn't bodyguard Maximus. So they're just leaving Arthur open for taxis, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to quest for victory. It was a good game, but the Chief Bogo and the Tinkerbell on turn 4, I mean, we played for it. We got it. That was awesome. This is a good game, opponent. And for the post-game wrap, are monocolored decks actually going to be any good? Well, this one sure was. This was fantastic. We only lost one game of all the games we played today. And the games we won, it felt pretty... It was either neck and neck or very decisive. And then the game we lost... Yeah, you can't win everyone. Can't win every game. But to see this deck do that well with just steel, nothing else, that was fantastic. The Floodborn and Bogo, I think, came in clutch a decent number of times. That it's definitely something that this deck wants to keep around. Maybe even try to figure out how to focus around more. This is all of the shift guys, though. I mean, Beast coming down on 3 is never going to happen. There's no cheaper Beast. They're all like 4 and higher. So the shift 3 really doesn't matter. By the time you could play him, you're already on turn 5. Like, you could get the discount, but it's not worth it. You're giving up another turn to get the discount. It's a super fun deck. I am genuinely shocked by the power of steel. So I'm looking forward to it. We got 5 more days of monocolored jank. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. There's a link in the description down below so you can find the deck list, so you can take it, run it on pixelborn, make changes, try it out for yourself. I had a lot of fun with it. It was good. The card draw was there. The removal was there. The creatures are strong. Makes me not have a lot of faith in some of the other colors coming up. There's a link for the Discord as well down below. And, of course, for the Patreon. If you want to be 2 days ahead of everyone else, there's a link for the Patreon down below. For a small donation of $5 per month, you do help keep the channel alive and running and healthy. You also get to see all of my videos 2 days before everyone else. So if that's something that interests you, if you're interested in helping the channel, financially speaking, that is also an option for you guys. But that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.